You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rudrance for Black and White Sports 2. Well, we finally got something we can relate to with Russell Wilson. Something that is not beyond cringe. Something we're no Mr. Unlimited. Mr. Unlimited. None of that. No cringy-ass, dangerous Subway commercials. No going and having your own office as a quarterback of the Denver Broncos. And look, let's face it, it's the most Russell Wilson thing to happen ever, that coming off literally the first game of the year that looked like actual Russell Wilson Seahawk days, not last year's Seahawk days, but year before and beyond. Last week, 247, 3 TDs, 4 rushes, 57 yards. He finally started moving around, and he looked really good. He did. We can't relate to doing knee highs on an airplane. We can't relate to a lot of the cringiness. It must be Wolverine's blood. We can't relate to that. But finally, something has come out. Something is going viral with Russell Wilson, and it's something we can relate to. We can relate to being the sad guy playing blackjack or poker or whatever in a casino. We can relate to this. There it is right here. Let's look at this. This is going viral right now. This is Russell Wilson. This emerged last night at 11:14 in the p.m. 11:14 in the p.m. There is Russell Wilson. We don't know if anybody's around him. I mean, I assume that's Russell Wilson. That's got to be Russell Wilson. I know I'm not losing my mind. This is Outkick. Incredible footage has been making around on social media since about midnight, showing Mr. Unlimited in the most vulnerable and relatable state we've ever seen him in. Yeah, I mean, we're sitting there relaxing. There's probably a drink with some ice in it over here somewhere. And he's probably playing blackjack or whatever. I only say allegedly because there's an extra layer of fake protection on the off chance that this cat isn't Russell Wilson. It sure looks like Russell Wilson if it's not. It's not. Russell Wilson stinks at quarterback but tries his hand at gambling. Everything about this is perfect. It's Russ's Mona Lisa. It's the first time all year that I've actually liked him. Yeah, I mean, I agree. It goes on to talk about there's the Subway cringy, dangerous stuff. But this picture actually I look at this and I'm like, I'd probably like that dude in another life, Like I can relate to it. By the way, this is the lump that he had on his head from that game against the Chiefs last week. This is Pete the Puma from Bugs Bunny. You see all them lumps right there? Yeah, and I never even thought to think about Pete the Puma. But Florio brought it up because Florio has jumped out there and he's given some reasons why he thinks Russell Wilson is not playing this week, because he got a concussion, got in the protocol, and he cleared the protocol, okay? So he could have came back, but they believe the Broncos may be holding him out for one reason or another. The Broncos are eliminated. Ownership surely has decided what it will do about Coach Nathaniel Hackett after the season ends. And even if they haven't, there's no reason to think a win over the even more beleaguered Cardinals will change anything. The season is lost. Nothing that happens on Sunday will change that. If Russell plays, he could suffer another concussion. The real question is whether or not they have shut him down for the rest of the year. If there's going to be a new coaching staff after the season, there's no reason to keep playing him. It wouldn't be a classic, quote, soft tank because the Seahawks have Denver's first-round pick. Good God. But the Broncos have other picks that would land higher in their respective rounds. So there's a hidden benefit to seeing 3-10 become 3-14. That said, 3-14 would become Denver's worst record since 2-7 in the strike-shortened 1982, and the Broncos' worst full season mark since going 3-11 in 67. Yes, it's an organizational decision, and it's a smart one. We'll have to see how many more smart organizational decisions are coming in the months, if only to balance the, in hindsight, not so smart moves. There again is the lump on the side of his face. Side of his forehead. Man, that looks like a bad place to maybe get a lump. I don't know. On a temple. Yikes. So, you got to admit, I mean, that's pretty relatable to Wilson. Seeing him sitting in a casino just like, yeah, hit me. I'm just picturing a glass, about 3 smaller ice cubes in it, maybe a little Crown and Coke, maybe is it a Bulldog? That's it's all whiskey with a shot of Coke. I used to like those back in the day, yeah. And like he's just sitting there playing a little blackjack. Realizing I'm not playing this weekend. They're holding me out. I passed my concussion protocol, but I'm not getting to play. And then Florio raising the question of whether or not they've shut him down for the season. Interesting. I don't know that any of us considered that they may have shut Russell Wilson down for the season, but in the big scheme of things, it does make some sense. You got a few picks left over from a terrible trade. Maybe you go ahead and shut him down. See if those few picks you do have become better picks, I guess. I mean, what's the point of sauntering him out there if he's going to get hurt for the next coaching staff? I still think Nathaniel Hackett deserves another shot, but, he's not going to be changing quarterbacks, so maybe he'd want to get the hell out of there. I would. I don't know. Tell me what you think, Black and White Sports supporters. Russell Wilson, I mean, this is just classic. I mean, yeah. What are you having? Rum and Coke? Hit me. Yeah. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.